Hi guys, so following the by-election defeats in Tiverton and Honiton to the Liberal Democrats and in Wakefield to Labour, the Tories are of course blaming everyone but themselves and their leader Boris Johnson, or at least that's the case with Johnson's sycophants. The Tory-backing Daily Mail ran with this headline: Sajid Javid says, "Tell public the truth about anti-Tory pact." Now this is suggesting that there was a secret pact between the Lib Dems and Labour in the respective constituencies with the goal of flipping it away from the Tories. The Tories have suggested that something sinister took place, but this was widely publicised by supporters of both parties. But the Tories are a tad hypocritical. Thanks to UK is in EU for compiling this video which perfectly illustrates such hypocrisy.
Equally disappointing to see that there's actually what's happening here, a dishonest electoral pact between the Lib Dems and Labour. And I think that is actually more worrying under the surface.
Particularly areas where people voted leave and now have a Remainer pro-second referendum MP to get voices into Westminster. Let me be clear, we are fighting 300 seats, not 600 seats, and we will focus our activities, our efforts into those areas.
And there you have it. So back in 2019, Nigel Farage planned to run a Brexit Party candidate in every single constituency. And then he sat down with Boris Johnson and they agreed that he would not do that. He would run candidates in about 300 seats, helping the Tories. And of course, it was a pro-Brexit pact back in 2019. So the Tories are saying these pacts are a problem, they're secret, there's a problem with them, it's undermining democracy in some way. It's a pile of crap. There's nothing wrong with two parties working together in order to push a goal. The Brexit Party and the Tories did it back in 2019. The Lib Dems and the Labour Party did it recently. Now, what's interesting about both of these constituencies is how well those electoral pacts worked out. Because you can see here, this is the constituency of Tiverton and Honiton. You can see back in 2019, so the previous MP won the seat was a Conservative, Neil Parish. Okay, we won't talk about him. But the Labour Party came in second with 11,654 votes. The Liberal Democrats won it with 22,537, while Labour came third with 1,500. So this was likely to go towards Labour, but it was an amazing agreement that took place between supporters of the Labour Party and supporters of the Liberal Democrats. They realised, look, it's more likely for this to swing to the Liberal Democrats than to Labour. So let's focus our efforts on getting the Liberal Democrat candidate in. And it worked amazingly because obviously people who were originally supporting Labour flipped to the Liberal Democrats because they didn't want the Tory Helen Hertford to get in. And the same happened in Wakefield for the Labour Party. You can see here the Liberal Democrat vote 1.8%. Labour 47.9%. So obviously so many people were willing to vote for the Liberal Democrats before. They decided, no, we need to vote for Labour, we need to keep the Tories out. And it was a wonderful result there. Is an electoral pact a problem? Well, because of first past the post, you need to work together to keep the Tories out. And back in 2019, the Brexit Party helped the Tories in many ways win a massive majority. It's a consequence of first past the post. That's why we need to get rid of first past the post and introduce proportional representation, a much more democratic model. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.